Now, the gospel writer Luke informs us that Jesus not only pours out his earnest supplication upward to God, but he pours out sweat mixed with his own blood here below. This describes a rare but very real medical condition brought on by extreme stress in which small blood vessels underneath the skin rupture and blood oozes out through the sweat glands. Wow. God the Father, sensing the need for the moment, sent an angel to comfort him. Found at verse 43. Yes, his Father, our Heavenly Father, was stirred to compassion by his Son's anguish. Now, Jesus took time to check on his companions and found them asleep. He chided them by saying, "Stay awake and pray that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." And there's this reference at Matthew 26:41. As the Son of Man at this moment, oh, how he knew that. The human carpenter followed the rule in his trade of measuring twice or more before cutting once, in the welcomed presence and guidance of his Father above. The great decision of faith, personal surrender and commitment made in this setting was so different from the decision of the first Adam. And they make reference to 1 Corinthians 15:45-47. Made another time in another garden. Now, Jesus would practice what he preached when he taught his disciples to pray, "Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven." Matthew 6:9-10. With trembling knees but firm heart, he resolved to accept God's final will and embraced the reality later stated in Hebrews 2:10. For it was fitting for him, for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons to glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings. And suddenly a noise from an approaching crowd of very determined men shattered the quiet of the garden. It was time. God had answered, and yet Jesus' heart had